Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we embark on a journey into the life of one of history's most legendary warriors. The story of Geronimo. It is a story of resistance, survival, and the unbreakable spirit of a people fighting against overwhelming odds. His name, forever recorded in history, symbolizes the struggle of Native Americans against the relentless expansion of the United States. But who was Geronimo, and why does his name continue to be remembered? Geronimo was born in 1829 in what is now Arizona. He belonged to the Bidonkahay band of the Apache. His birth name was Goyale, which means the one who yawns. From an early age, he was raised in the warrior traditions of the Apache, learning the skills necessary to survive in a harsh desert environment. He was trained in hunting, tracking, and combat, skills that would later define his role as a leader. The Apache people were known for their independence and their ability to resist foreign rule. In 1851, Geronimo's life changed forever. While he was away from camp, a Mexican militia attacked his village. When he returned, he found his mother, wife, and children had been killed. Overcome with grief and anger, he swore vengeance against those responsible. From that moment, he dedicated his life to resisting the forces that threatened the Apache way of life. For decades, Geronimo led his warriors in attacks against Mexican and American settlements. He became known for his ability to evade capture, using his knowledge of the land to outmaneuver his enemies. He employed guerrilla warfare tactics, striking quickly and disappearing into the mountains and deserts before soldiers could respond. His reputation grew, and he became one of the most feared and respected Native American leaders of the time. Between 1876 and 1886, Geronimo was forced onto a reservation multiple times, but he repeatedly escaped, refusing to accept confinement. Each time he fled, he gathered a group of warriors and resumed his resistance. The US government, determined to suppress Apache resistance, relentlessly pursued him. His final campaign ended in 1886 when he surrendered to General Nelson A. Miles in Skeleton Canyon, Arizona. By this time, he was one of the last major Native American leaders still resisting US control. His surrender marked the end of large-scale Native American resistance in the Southwest. Although Geronimo is remembered as one of the most well-known Native American leaders, many other Native American tribes also resisted US expansion. One such leader was William Weatherford, a Red Stick Creek warrior who fought against US forces during the Creek War of 1813 to 1814. Like Geronimo, Weatherford opposed the loss of his people's land and way of life. His resistance ended after the Battle of Horseshoe Bend, where the Creek forces suffered a devastating defeat. After his capture, Geronimo lived the rest of his life as a prisoner of war. He was sent to several locations, including Florida and Alabama, before being transferred to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Even in captivity, he remained a symbol of Native American resilience. He was invited to the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair, where he became a well-known figure, selling autographs and photographs of himself. In 1905, he rode in President Theodore Roosevelt's inaugural parade, though he was never granted the freedom to return to his homeland. Geronimo died in 1909 while still a prisoner. In his final years, he expressed regret that he had never been able to see his people free again. However, his legacy remains strong. Today, he is remembered as a leader who fought to protect his people and their way of life. His name is still spoken with respect, and in military tradition, paratroopers shout Geronimo before jumping from planes, a tribute to his fearless spirit. Throughout history, warriors and leaders have left their mark, but few figures inspire the same admiration as Geronimo. His story represents the enduring strength of those who fight to protect their land, their people, and their traditions. What are your thoughts on Geronimo's struggle? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more historical explorations.